Two men journey to the bars and restaurants of Scandinavia to find amazing beers, always with the same question.
Hey, what's on tap?
It's time to find out.
Day 4.
So exciting.
Woohoo! I'm very excited.
What is day 4 going to bring us?
Today, we are going to have the Ranke Double Bitter, XX Bitter.
Nice.
Only whole hops, 6%. Yep, that's what it's got.
That's it.
There's not much more to say about this. The labeling is extremely nondescript. It's a tan and green band. It says XX Bitter twice right up front. In case you missed it the first time, they got it right directly below it.
Perfect.
So you can see it vertically and horizontally.
Excellent. So I usually like to read my stuff horizontally.
Right. Vertically just does not work at all.
Exactly.
No.
Doesn't make sense to me.
Yep.
In the
so,
list.
Are you a fan of bitter beers?
I like bitters quite a bit. Yeah. But I mean, this is quite a standard offering from the Ranke.
Yeah. This is not.
It's not something you would go out of your way to find.
No, this is one of those I've tried all of their other stuff, or you see it on the shelf, you're like, well, I need to check it off because I've tried the other Ranke stuff. So.
Or I'm at a restaurant in Brussels and I feel like having something usual.
Yeah, because you've been drinking
lambics and shit all day.
Yeah,
and
so now you need to
want a break.
You need to rebalance your palate, as it were.
Exactly.
Right.
Or you don't want to drink like a sour for dinner. So
yeah,
you go with a Ranke Bitter because it's a decent beer. There's nothing wrong with it. It's just probably not something that I would expect in the kiosk advent calendar.
It's true.
What do you want?
Yeah.
Want that?
Yeah. I'd kind of say that I feel like this is our 4th beer in the calendar, and I'm definitely beginning to feel a theme.
Yeah.
We are laying heavily into the Belgian beer scene, but not like...
We're not going exclusive Belgian in any way. We're going very, very much standard offering Belgian.
Yeah. So so far we've had the Mikkeller Jule, which is a collab beer, and then we had the Jopen and the Lindemans, and now we're into the Ranke. I don't know. I'm feeling a little missive about this calendar.
To be honest, at day 4, I'm feeling a bit worried.
Yeah, I kind of am expecting a pop, like a big beer at some point, like wow me with your offering, and I don't feel like this is really wowing me.
Well, I mean, so far we haven't had. I guess the Jopen we had was surprisingly good.
Yeah.
So, I mean, we were surprised there, but we were both quite. I wouldn't say underwhelmed when we opened it, because we were both excited about it being a Jopen beer. I was excited about it at least. Because I'd never had anything from Jopen before, and I heard good things about him, and it was really good. But that being said, I mean, they won 3 and now 4 have been quite disappointing.
Yeah, I mean, this just smells like a.
It smells like a bitter.
It smells like a bitter. It's got.
It's basically what it is.
It's very pretty. I mean, it's got a beautiful head to it. When you agitate it, the lacing and just froths right up with this beautiful white layer on top. It smells quite pleasant. But yeah, I just feel like I could go into any bar in pretty much almost anywhere in the Netherlands,
and I could pick this up,
or in Belgium, and get this.
Yeah. There's no effort in getting a hold of this.
No. I mean, and I'm sure you'd be very happy to have it on tap and to just...
Oh, for sure.
Pour you some, and you're like, this is a very pleasant, wonderful experience on a nice, warm summer day.
I mean, it's a perfectly fine bitter. It's just not what I'm expecting from a 900 Danish kroner calendar.
Yeah.
So, I mean, at this point, I gotta be honest, I am quite disappointed.
Well, we still have a lot of days left. We still have 20 days left to go.
There better be something good in there.
I'm sure there are going to be some surprises and some highs and some lows. So All right. The nose on this is kind of sweet, a little cereally, I think.
It's got like it's not very fruity, but it's got like quite a lot of the earthy hops in it.
Mm-hmm.
And I mean, I really enjoy bitters, so I'm gonna like it, but I'm still feeling a bit cheated.
Yeah. All right. Well, cheers.
As I said, it's a perfectly fine beer. Just not what I was expecting from Kiosk.
Yeah, I mean, this falls into that rank of forgettable.
Yeah.
I mean, you've had it, you check it on tap, like, tried it, but yet.
That was nice.
The only way you would go back to this beer is if you were just in the mood for.
If there was nothing else to pick, that would be the one.
I don't even know that. I would say, like, if you're just, like, out somewhere, and you're like, I just want a beer, like a traditional, like, beer kind of flavor.
Yeah.
I mean, it's basically, honestly, not that much difference from like a Carlsberg or Starpromen or something of that caliber. I mean, it is what you think of when someone says, oh, I'll have a beer. This is what you think of.
I would argue that it's a little bit better than that.
No, I'm saying it's definitely got more flavor. It's more rounded. It's got a better mouthfeel. Carbonation is much better. The bitterness is actually not that harsh. It's actually quite pleasant. Just all around, as a beer, it is a good drink. I mean,
it's a good drink, but very forgettable.
Yeah. I mean, as a beer experience, I would probably give it actually a quite high mark. I would say it's probably like a 4. It's an excellent version of this. It's extremely pleasant to drink. But as an addition to an advent calendar, it's a bit of a letdown.
Yeah.
It's kind of like the highest caliber letdown beer that we've ever had in an advent calendar so far. And we've had some pretty, like when we did the brew dog and we got like
Nanny State.
Yeah, Nanny State and
I don't think Nanny State was in there,
but was it Dead Pony Club?
Dead Pony Club and the Punk IPA was in there.
Yeah, Elvis Juice, things like that. Those are pretty standard fare. But this is just a letdown. I mean, not as a beer. As a beer, it's quite nice, but as an advent calendar edition, this is where it's kind of hard to judge these advent calendars because if they are going for like, here's a great representation of beers from the Netherlands and from Belgium.
It's like if they advertise this calendar as being, here's some really good base beers from Belgium, and it's 500 Danish. Fuck yeah, I'll buy that in a heartbeat. But being Kiosk with the selection they usually have in the basement, and the advent calendar being the price point that it is, you would expect quite a lot more.
Yeah, because this isn't. I mean, $8.99 Danish is it's not the high end of the advent calendars, but it is in the competitive price range of advent calendars. Because when you look at bestofbeers.dk, you look at Box Beers, you look at McKellar, which offered 26 beers in their calendar, and they came in at I think 1,000 crowns.
Yeah,
like a little over 1,000, I think.
I think the McKellar one was 1,000 flat. Right?
Was it? I mean, yeah, I feel like the offering there would be much more diverse and interesting.
Yeah.
Than I think what we're getting here.
Yeah. So far, I'm quite disappointed.
It is a bit underwhelming.
Yeah. But
having said that, still giving this a 4. I think it's an excellent beer.
As a bitter, I would have to agree with you. It's a great beer. It's just not what I was expecting from Kiosk.
You have higher standards because you know how good they are, and you know that when you go into that cellar, it is a treasure trove of styles and selection and quality. So I was expecting there to be I mean, we're only 4 days in, but just making a little more diversity.
Yeah.
And a little more something premium, something to really make you feel like you're getting. I will say that's one thing I really liked about the BrewDog box last year was you got their general offer, but then you got like, what was it, Dog C?
Dog C. We got the
Tokyo
Paradox Rye.
Yeah, you got some real premium offers in there too.
I think we had like 3 different abstract versions in there.
Yeah, so you got some real nice premium stuff in there.
But yeah, I mean, they've still got 20 days left to impress.
I know. We'll see.
I mean, at this point, they better fucking be.
I know. Or else we'll not be doing something for them next year.
Yeah. Yeah. If it keeps going like this, then this is going to be like the worst calendar we've reviewed.
Yeah. We'll see.
Yeah.
I still have high hopes. I'm still excited. It's only day 4. 20 days left. Who knows? It could be anything in that box over there.
Yeah.
Okay. So until next time,
keep drinking, you gentlemen.